Hello students, welcome to this session. In this video, we are going to see what are the test registers, what are the contents of test register, how do we perform write or lookup operation, and what is the use of TR6 and TR7 register. There are 8 test register, total registers, test registers, out of which TR6 and TR7 are used in testing operation. TR6 and TR7 both are 32-bit registers. The structure is as shown in the diagram. So there are some bits are reserved, so the values are 0. All 0 denotes reserved bits. That means they are having no use right now. They are just stored or added in the register structure. So we will see one by one. The first one is TR6, the test register 6. TR6 register is called as a test command register. What it contains? It contains a command, so operation, what operation we are going to perform, and an address tag to use in the operation of the command. So at what address we have to perform the operation. So there are two types of operations. One is lookup, another is write. Now how to identify which operation we are going to perform? For that we have one bit C, which is the LSB bit in TR6. This is called as a command bit. If the C value is 0, that means bit value is 0, it is an TLB lookup, and if value is 1, then we are going to perform TLB write operation. So this is the first bit. So based on this bit, the operation will be performed and the results will be generated. Now it may be lookup. Lookup is to check whether the required data is present in the TLB translation look aside buffer or not. If it is not, then it will be fetched from the memory. If data is present in memory, then it needs some additional read cycle. But if data is present in TLB, then we are going to fetch it from the TLB only. So the time to fetch the data is less. TLB is another type of cache memory. So when C is equal to 0, we perform lookup, and when it is 1, we have to write the data to the TLB. So new data which is generated and which need to be stored in the memory will be first returned to the TLB and then to the memory. So copy of recent data is available in TLB. Second bit is valid bit. Now it defines whether TLB entry is valid or not. So based on the value of V, TLB uses valid bit to identify entries that contain valid data. If it is 0, data is not valid. If it is 1, data is valid. So it is the bit V. V bit is 11th bit in the TR6. D or D dash, the dirty bit, it defines for or from the TLB entry. Second, U bit, it is user or system bit. So who is performing the operation? It will be based on the U bit, whether it is a system or whether it is a user. So it defines the protection mechanism. If it is a user will have some restrictions, whether as system. In case of system is performing the operation, there is no restriction on the access of data or execution of any instruction. Third, W is read write bit. What it will define, what type of operation we are going to perform, whether it is a read or write. So similar to command is TLB lookup. So in that case we have to read, and in case of C is equal to 1, it is a write operation. So the read write bit will be 1 where it is write operation. The next bit is X. There are two bits, X and X dash. So what it defines is 0 0. When we are performing TLB lookup, it is undefined, whereas value of bit X after TLB write is undefined. So when we have X 0 0, its value will be undefined after write operation. When X is and X dash, it is 0 1. In TLB lookup, if match is there, then X is equal to 0, and if bit X becomes 0 when we perform the TLB write. So after write operation, X value is 0. In lookup, if X and X hash are 1 0, then X equal to 1, and if TLB write is done, in that case X again becomes 1. So X and X dash 1 0 or X 0. Then in lookup, when X and X hash are 1 1, it is undefined operation, and TLB is also TLB right. In that case also value of x is undefined. So we can find that in two cases only value is defined, when 0 1 and 1 0 values are there or bit values are present. Then next register is test data register TR7. The last register, it contains a command and an address tag to use in the command execution. So what are the different values? Physical address, data field of TLB. So this is the actual address. For TLB write, TLB entry is set to this value. That means TLB will point to the particular address which is mentioned in physical address. For TLB lookup, st is equal to 1, TLB is read out here, otherwise undefined. So when st is equal to 1, you have to perform TLB. Again TLB lookup, if st is equal to 1, that means hit is 1, that means value is present in TLB. If st is 0, the value which we are going to look up in the TLB is not present. In that case, it is undefined. The next bit is st. It is used for lookup. St is equal to 1 if it is TLB hit, and st is equal to 0 if no hit. For write operation, st must be 1. Then REP, it is used in the write operation. It selects associated blocks of TLB for lookup. st is equal to 1, so bit value st is set to 1 when it reports in which TLB block tag was found, otherwise it is undefined. When st value is 1, hit is 1, that means it knows the tag value or the block tag, and by using that block tag we can write the data in the memory. So if st is 0, the block is not present in TLB, and then we have to write data in the memory and we can copy it to the TLB. Now test operations. To write a TLB entry in the memory, what steps are done? Move double over to our TR7. What data we are going to write need to be copied to the TR7 that contains the desired physical address. So it should contain physical address at what we are going to write, st and repeat values. st must contain 1, it should not be 0, then only we can perform write operation. REP must point to the associative block in which to place the entry. So where we are going to place the value or entry, to that associative block the REP should point. Second, move double over to TR6 that contains the appropriate linear address and values for V, D, U and W bit. Be sure that C is equal to 0 for write command. If C is equal to 1, it is lookup operation. So command should be write, not lookup. To look up a TLB entry or to read data from the TLB entry, move double over to TR6 that contains the appropriate linear address and attributes. So linear addressed data should be moved to the TR6, it is a double over data. Then C should be 1 so that we can perform lookup. If it is 0, it is a write. Store TR7. If the st bit in TR7 indicates a hit, then the other values reveal the TLB contents. If st indicates a miss, then the other values in TR7 are indeterminate. This is what the write and read operation. TLB entries can be read, TLB entries can be updated based on the command value. We have to decide what to do. If it is C is equal to 0, then it is a lookup. C is equal to 1 means write. So based on the operation to be done, C value, that is the command bit value, will be set. This is what the test register